A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Penix working from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Penix now on 1st down. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix completes. It's Bijan Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. Third down. Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and 4 coming up now. To the air with Penix. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So now on is Younghoe Koo for the Falcons field goal. This from 35 yards away. Koo able to put it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Penix. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Robinson has nothing on that one. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Two yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Penix looking to pass. Cut deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They bounce on it inside the 10. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st down 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is taken ahead to the 37. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
He He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play volleyball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Irving here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Third and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
a gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Brought in right side. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games or the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. First down from the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams from field.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Here's Penix to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Penix. Ran downfield, and he finds London. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 are under Robinson. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Penix. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. It looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Baker out of the pistol. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Rob flat. 1st down, he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. It's him on the in route. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix will check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera hook. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Here comes out the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, it's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
At their own 11-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Irving on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Emmons. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Dunkov cupped on his back. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
Baker throwing again. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Once more, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw again. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers tie it just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Completed to his running back.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One last play before the break.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Baker out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here. Mayfield hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 16. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for negative yards. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Baker now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And they can't push the lead beyond the field goal.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Penix working from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air with Penix. He lets one fly deep downfield. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
20. King.
Working inside the red zone. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
180.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead to 7. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That throw behind his intended target.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180. Stop.
Once again, Irving. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Good for Falcons. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Brought in right side. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and just 2 to go. It's Penix yet again. That one complete to Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Penix to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Penix now. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, well, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Penix. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt.
The Falcons will
Again, Penix to the air. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Levante David.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
King.
Now a carry by Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. That one's good to Godwin. Running down the left side. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st down. Here's Baker. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push this to an 8-point game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Well, McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third down, it's Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Up, down. Change. 180. Run. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Alert. 180. Hey, alert. Regular. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Real. 180. King. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
To Hunt. 180.
First throw for the backup now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey, Steamer.
On the play fake, it's Cousins. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cousins to throw once again. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
Out of the gun, Cousins. And downfield, and he finds London. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. It's Cousins once more. Deep on the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
It's now second down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons need to score quickly. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Looking to throw it. Pitts brings it in. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5.
Falcons 19. Bradley Pinion set to kick
So
off.
after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
They'll run this massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be Falcons football.
No, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. As the open man downfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense.